Hello and welcome back to Hanger 51. What's up, guys? How you doing, man? So who's going to make it in the room tonight? I don't see a chat window again. Why? I don't know. Let's play with this again. Uh-oh. Guess that wasn't a good thing to do. What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell? I lost my chat window! What the hell happened? Oh, let me try this. This might work. I think it worked last time. I'll go full screen and then get out of full screen. No, it didn't work. Oh God, no, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. What the hell? Hang on, guys. I'm working on it. Something happened here. I lost my window. The chat window's not up. I can't read nothing. I can't see a damn thing. What the hell? I don't know. Let's try this. That didn't help. Oh, crap. All right, just give me. I can fix this for sure, but I didn't want to have to do it that way. But I can. I have another solution here, if I have to. I don't know what happened. Why in the world did I lose my chat window? This is weird. This is weird. This is very weird. All right, well. Why in the world did I lose that? Yeah, thanks, Eric. That's helpful. Thank you. Should I just sit here with my hands crossed and wait for it to fix itself? Is that what you're telling me I should do? Is that how it works? It'll fix itself if I just sit here. All right, well, let's just do it this way because it doesn't want to come back. So we'll cheat. No big deal. I can fix it. I don't know why I can't see the chat window, but so yeah, no, I'm gonna just put it up in a regular window here. I can go to my own show instead of using it from studio. So that's what I did. So now I can see the chat. So I knew I could fix it that way. I was trying to fix it so I could see it in the studio, but it ain't cooperating. So I don't care. Oh, will you stop already? So we'll just do it this way. No big deal. All right. So now that I can see the chat, let me get caught up here. All right. So let's see who was first in the room. Let me see. Shadow Ops. All right. So Shadow was first. Mike Bird, what's up? How you doing? Check 6. How you doing, man? Let's see who else is here. Shadow and Ken. 6. Ken Bird. Hey Ken, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you, man. And Mike Bird. Both the birds are here. Ken got out to fly this morning. Good for you, man. David Snyder, what's up? David, how you doing, man? Hobo's here. Good to see you, man. All right. So, yeah, every once in a while, I don't get a chat window in my studio while I'm running the show from studio, and usually I just click on a couple something, and it like minimize it and then bring it back, and it works. But this time it didn't work. It went away, and there was no button to get it back. I mean, it's just gone. So, but I'm all right because I'm watching it just like you are. I just open another window, and now I'm not in studio watching it. My studio is going on in the background, and I can see it just as you can see it. So no big deal. I just can't figure out why it did that, but I'm not going to worry about it. We can see the chat. We're good. So how's everybody doing? What's new and exciting? Anything? I know you guys saw my new bird. Pretty happy with it. I did take the spinner and the prop off and balance the prop. I had to deburr the prop, especially these the master air screws. The edges of the prop, from the flashing of the mold, are very sharp, and it's almost like a sawtooth sharpness to it. It's not like a razor blade sharp. When you run your finger over it, you can feel the jaggedness. So I always take sandpaper and I sand all the jaggedness off before I balance it, and then I balance it. So that's what I did to the prop. Put it back on. Change the screws in the spinner. It's I think it's a Dubro, and it's got blind nuts or lock nuts on the back side of it. So it takes a machine screw, and the screw he had in it was a sheet metal screw. It wasn't a machine screw. So it must have been just threading into the plastic before it made it to the nylon locking nuts. So I changed the screws and that fixed that. No big deal. Wasn't necessary, but I just did it anyway. Flew the shit out of your simple stick. All right, way to go. 14 packs. Holy crap! And that airplane ain't falling apart yet. It's made out of paper, right, Michael? So. Yeah, that's if it's a square piece of property. This is a long rectangle, so yeah, it's not a 660 by 660 square. So like I said, it's about 400 by, I don't know, probably 900, something like that, roughly. Rando Vision, what's up? Good to see you, man. So anyway, so I got something new and exciting I wanted to share with you guys. How many people are here? Let me look. I gotta go to 16. Okay. All right. So that's probably close enough. We'll probably touch on it a couple times. But so one of the guys at the field wanted to discharge his batteries to storage charge. Didn't know how to do it. He was going to use his charger, and I said, well, you can use your charger. It'll work, but it takes forever. It's not a real fast discharge. And then it ties your charger up while you're trying to use it to charge other batteries. If you're just trying to discharge one, say you got an extra 6-cell pack and the 6-cell plane you were flying, something happened to it and you can't fly it anymore. Well, but you got 4-cell and 3-cell, but you can still fly. But you want to discharge the extra 6-cell that you had charged. Well, you can't do both, so you got to do something else. So I bought one of these years ago on Dave Marshall's recommendation. This is that EST. I think this is the 80 watt. And it works. Let me change cameras. I got the other camera working good tonight. It's not all stupid looking. So it's one of these, and it works really good. It's nice. It's 80 watts. It discharges a battery in 30 minutes probably. A 6-cell, big 6-cell. So it works pretty good. But I could only find, they discontinued this one. I did find one, I forget where, but they wanted $61 for it. The 200 watt version of this, which is also Bluetooth to your phone and all kinds of other stuff, is only $79. So why would you pay 61? I only paid 34 for this when I bought it years ago, but they discontinued it. So the other one though is still 79, the bigger, better one. So so I told him about these, but I found something else that's really good by the same company. This is also by EST, and this little thing that looks like a smart checker is actually a charger, a discharger, a balancer, and a checker all in one. And it's pretty cool. Now, I wish it had worked the way that this does, where all you do is plug the battery in and it's the source for everything. This is not quite the same way, but it kind of. So if you want to check, you've got a power in on this side. And it's 12 volts, 20. I've plugged a 22 volt 6S battery into it, no problem. Works fine. So I don't know, they've got it regulated automatically. But it works off a 6S. I don't know if you can go higher than that, but I don't have any batteries higher than that, so it's not a problem. But you can plug in a 3S, 4S, 6S, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. But say you want to check this battery. Okay, well, in case the lead's not long enough, but you need an adapter anyway. This has got a EC5 connector on it, and this is a XT60. So I've got my little adapter here. So I'm just going to plug this in on this side, like this, and that powers it up. Okay, so it's on, but you can't see, there's no numbers on it because we haven't plugged it in. Now you just take the balance lead and go to the other side and you plug the balance lead in over here, like that. And now it tells you what the battery voltages are on this pack. Let me see if I can get that so you can see it. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on. Let me see if I can get it closer. Huh? Wait a minute. I think we're almost at it. Where is it? I had it there for a second. There they are. So there's the voltages on it. Okay, so that's how you do it if you just want to check a battery. Okay, one battery is all you need. You just plug the power on the left side facing you, and then the balance lead on the opposite side. Now, if you want to discharge this battery or charge it, you have to do this. You plug this in over here, and it's still dead. And then you have to plug a source in on the other side. So I'm just going to stick this in here just to power it up. Okay, so now it's giving us the voltages again, but now I can go to the menu and pick discharge, charge. It'll charge at 8 amps. Now it won't discharge. Oh, I think it's 0.4 on discharge. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It can't really absorb a lot of heat. It'd probably burn it out. But you go to the menu. You can change the current, the cell, what you want it to peak charge at. And then it does everything: lipo, lithium metal hydride, NiCad. It's got all the different, just like the chargers. It does everything that your regular charger does, and it's this tiny little thing. And they're $29 on Amazon, guys. $29 for a charger that'll charge at 8 amps. So I bought 3 of them. Mike wants one of them, so I'm gonna keep 2 of them. But I can go to the field. I used to do this with my big charger. If I charge this up the night before, this 6500, and use it as the power source for this all day, I can charge probably 4 of these battery packs from dead, just off that battery pack, through a charger like this. So this won't tie up any of my regular chargers. I can just be charging all these 3S packs or peaking them on this little guy, while I'm using my big chargers to charge my big 6S packs for flying the bigger stuff. So it's something to think about, guys. If you're looking for something at $29, I thought this was a really good deal. And like I said, it'll do a discharge. If you've got it'll take a while, but it's such a little guy. You can just plug it in, set it to discharge, and it'll discharge the same way you do your check. Well, no, it won't either, because it won't. No, it won't. It uses no battery. I took a battery like this that was balanced storage charge, and I ran this thing for 4 hours discharging a battery like this. And when I was done, this hadn't gone down any as far as voltage on it was already at storage. It was still at storage when I was done. So this thing's not using any power other than to light the display from this battery. It does everything else using the other battery. So guys, if you want a cute little charger, discharger, battery checker, and the whole bit for $29 on Amazon. So I hope you guys, take advantage of that. I thought it was a pretty good deal. I bought 3 of them. So yeah, a super short bus. Now I'm not doing buses anymore, Shadow. I hung out my bus hat. I'm not bus driving anymore. So let's see. Well, Bill, what's up? How you doing, man? Joe Habib, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome back. Who else is here? Paul Ballard. I saw you pop in. How you doing, Paul? Yeah, Shadow, you're right. It does that. The same brand as who makes the Smart Checker for Spectrum, and that's an awesome thing too. But the Smart Checker won't discharge batteries. This will. I don't think the checker will charge batteries either, if I remember right. But some of the things the checker does that this doesn't, for instance, is it's got a USB port on it, so you can power this up. This has a USB port too, but it's a mini USB. It's that little USB. So it will power up a USB port, but it's a little port. So you'd have to run either something with that small plug or get a adapter to go from the small plug to the big plug. But the checker has the big plug, the USB big plug. So you can plug your phone charger into it. You can plug anything into it. And it works all day. I mean, a battery like this will last all day. You can put this in your pocket, have the checker in your pocket, running, charging your phone while you're flying or whatever you want to do. I mean, they're both awesome tools. This ISDT makes good stuff, guys. So if you're looking for a cheap checker charger that'll charge at 8 amps, no shit, it works. I use this battery charged to power this, to charge this at 8 amps. And it spooled right up. I didn't fully charge it. Obviously, this is a 2200. You don't want to charge at 8 amps. I just wanted to see if it would, and it did. It ramped right up to 8 amps. And I let it charge there for about 5 minutes, and then I shut it down. But it works. So it's pretty cool. None of my charges, except my smart charger, is the only thing that'll go to 10 amps. I take that back. I think my other two also, but I have two of those crap, I can't think of the name of the company now. They went out of business. But I like their chargers. Anyway, they won't go to 10 amps. Even on a power supply, they won't go to 10 amps. But that'll go to 8 amps. So anyway, for $29, I thought it was a pretty good deal. So you may want to check that out. Michael Bear, what's up? I know you were flying the crap out of your simple stick. Is that what you call it? Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, you flew your Hanger 9 Bronco? All right, David. Awesome. That's great. Glad people are flying. It's good to hear that. Let's get right into the prop balancing, if you don't mind. No, I just did my prop balance, and I balanced the prop on that new one I bought, the Super Tucano. I took the prop off of that and balanced it. All over autopilot ridiculous. Are we talking about the F-35 that flew away? Yeah, just 140 million down the drain. Yeah, I still don't understand what the hell happened there. None of that made any damn sense. Yeah, we can watch some batteries discharge if you want. We can do that, or charge even. I could charge one if you want. So. Got my own bus? No bus. We're all done with the buses. Yeah, well, I'm sure it's pretty embarrassing, and I don't think we'll ever get the real truth of what happened with the F-35. I just know that plane's not working out like they thought it would. They're having so many issues with that damn thing. And I don't think it's necessarily the plane. I think it's the pilots are just not being trained right. The guy that crashed it into the back of the deck of the carrier had it in the wrong landing mode. He wasn't paying attention, had it in the wrong landing mode. That's what caused that one. And I don't know what happened with this guy. And apparently the B model is the one that, vertical takeoff landing, has a system, if it's in vertical setup, that it can punch the pilot out automatically. If the plane detects an issue, it'll punch him out all by itself. The pilot doesn't have he has the option, but if the plane detects something going wrong, it's just going to punch you out of the plane. So there you go. Now they say, according to Ward Carroll, I was watching Ward's show, he said it was not in that mode when he ejected. So, but I don't know that we know that for sure yet or not. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm really curious what the hell happened with that stupid airplane. But But yeah, there's 140 million out the door. Oh, let's see what else is going on. I think we're caught up. Everybody, Joe Habib and Dave Schneider and Paul, Jeff, David and David. It's the David and David show. Who else? Jeff in Lower Alabama. Paul's just groovy. Just groovy, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Jeff, I'm just happy to see you. Yeah, you're right. That it is a big ass battery. This is that Yumi power. We got Yumi power. We got Daewoo and Wooey. I don't know. Yeah. Lewis and Tony we were making jokes about all these Chinese names for these batteries. I thought they were funny. Yeah, you're right. It does look just like this. It's the same checker. They just put a Spectrum face on it for Spectrum for Horizon to sell it. But yeah, it's the same. It's the same checker. They do make the Spectrum gear, Mike. You're right. That's who makes their Spectrum stuff. Yeah, the Ronco Pocket Fisherman. There you go. Yeah. 6. I'm happy to see you too. Oh God. Yeah, Shadow. It's that big fan they put in it, in the front that runs off a drive shaft is what bumped it to 140 million. They're pretty proud of that thing. Yeah, I'm getting caught up, Jeff. I'm almost there. See, when I'm talking and explaining how all this stuff works, I can't read the chat while I'm. So I have to back up and look at it to see it. So that's how I get behind. I guess I could just shut up and look like I'm frozen for the whole night and just read the chat. I'll just do this all night. Then you're going to think I'm frozen. See? So. It'd be all right to use 6S HRB batteries for the new FMS Viper 70. Yeah, but I wouldn't go too big on the Viper 70. I wouldn't go bigger than a 4000. Because your weight, it's going to be depleting gains. It's going to be too heavy with a bigger battery. You're going to have to throttle it more. It's just the return's not good. The Avanti, the 70 millimeter Avanti worked perfect on the 4000 pack, and I got the longest flight time, 12 minutes. So I would say I only got 11 minutes with the 5200. So obviously it's using more juice to carry that extra weight. Diminishing returns. You're better off to stay with 4000. So, yeah, I wouldn't go any bigger than the 4000. Yeah, Shadow, that's true too. This stuff's not overpriced like the Spectrum stuff. So, just another reason to buy this stuff. Yeah, I was faking you out, Michael. I wasn't frozen. I was just pretending I was. Thought you knew how to multitask. Not reading and talking at the same time now. I can chew gum and talk or walk, but I can't read and talk at the same time. I haven't mastered that skill yet. Craig Bevan, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, Shadow. I know all about the F-35. You're not teaching me anything I already know. I know all the differences between the A, B, and the C model. Okay. What I didn't know was that the B model has the auto eject system if it's in VTOL mode. I just found that out today. That's the only thing I didn't know. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. And maybe that's what mode it was in. Ward Carroll said it wasn't in that mode. Who knows? We don't know shit yet. Everybody's speculating. We'll find out eventually. But if it was in the auto eject and the airplane thought it needed to eject the pilot, then it did. And that could be what happened. I don't know. Yeah, I'm flying mine. I don't think I have one of those packs here, but yeah, I flew my 70 millimeter. And I'm running the HRB Reds. Those are the 100C HRBs. The blue or black packs, whatever you call it, have had no luck with those. Every one of mine has puffed. They still work, but they puff right away. I don't know what I'm doing wrong or if I'm doing something wrong, and most of the people I talk to say they have the same experience. But people like Ray and Nate say that they don't. So I don't know. But I haven't had any luck with the regular packs. But I've been flying the HRB Reds that are 100C, and they've been working great. So I'm super happy with those so far. Haven't had any issues with those. But yeah, the 4000, I got a 12-minute flight cruising about 65. Me and Tony were circling in formation for 13 minutes. But I landed, I took off just after Tony and landed just before him. So my time was 12 minutes. And he had 13 minutes and 40 seconds, I think. And he took his pack way lower than I did. My packs are new. I wasn't going to take him below 3.8 volts. And he took his down, one of his cells was at 357. And I didn't want to go that low. So I landed, one lap before he did. I landed and he got the call out that it was time for him to land, and he landed the next time around. So he got about an extra minute out of his, but he took his battery way lower than I did. I would have gone in another 2 minutes if I wanted to take the battery down to 368. If I had gone to 368 instead of 380, I could have gone 2 more minutes. Lost 2 big jars to bud rot. Oh no! Wow, Bill, tell me you didn't. Keith Christie, what's up? Big Jim, what's going on? Yeah, that's what it was. The F-35 was in low rates, and at the time, safe was off. So that's why we lost that jet. Yeah, the auto eject. Can you imagine? You arm that thing for, you put that thing in vertical landing mode, and it automatically arms the auto eject system. So if you do anything wrong, beyond the tolerance, you're out of here. That's the ultimate fail. Instead of going to the captain's office and getting yelled at, it just blows you out of the airplane. Yeah, that's true too, Ken. I mean, what kind of, because you're supposed to be in a certain position when you eject. Hands down or whatever, head back. I forget but can you imagine if you were in the wrong position, that thing punches you out, breaks your back. Now you're quadriplegic for the rest of your life because the plane decided for itself that it's time to boot you out? That would be crazy. Burp your jars. Good advice. All you guys out there with weed in jars, make sure you burp them. Yeah, they keep quoting the $80 million price, Shadow, because that's the A model. Is the base price of the A model before you add any extras. The B and C are way more expensive. The C's got way bigger wings, more sturdy landing gear for carrier landings. So the A model's the Air Force. That's the cheap one. The other two are way more expensive. And the one we lost was the most expensive. So, yeah, $140 million. Hey, we're just, splitting hairs here, though. I mean, 80 million, 100. If you're in for 80 million, you're in for 140. What the fuck? I guess that's how our government looks at it anyway. Oh, yeah, the F-22 is a way better ship, but those are 220 million. That's why Obama put the kibosh to it. Those are 220 million apiece. So, at last I heard, they could be more. Yeah. Yeah, Lewis, but we're talking about the real ones here that crashed, not the model. So what happened? You put a 5200 in your F-35, and what happened? I didn't see what happened to it. What happened? Son, what is that? Goku? Whatever. It's up to you. I mean, it depends on where you're flying. If you're flying in your backyard or down at the school, there's no law that says you have to have insurance. I mean, there is. The FAA says so now, but that's if you want to be compliant to them when they can't enforce anything they're doing. And I don't think they require insurance anyway. They just require you to have a license and take a test that you can't fail. It's it's an open book test and you can't fail it. When you get the answer wrong, it just keeps prodding you until you get it right. So you can't fail the test. Didn't clear the tall grass. Oh, no kidding. On takeoff or on landing? What happened? You need the numbers of the airframes to use in the conflict? Okay. I don't know where you got that, Shadow, but it was way over 200 million when Obama put the kibosh to it. I think it was 209 million when Obama canceled the program. So you check your sources. I don't know where you got the 150 million, but we were way past that. On takeoff. Oh, no shit. Man, that's too bad. Sorry to hear that, Lewis. I didn't. How bad is it? You bought a $5 million liability policy on your nutball. Well, you can't be too safe there, Michael. What the hell, Oh, that's good. Lewis, I would say the 4000 is big enough. You know, like I said, when me and Tony were flying together, my FMS Avanti 70 millimeter flew for 12 minutes on a 4000. So I would think the F-35 would probably be similar. Hey, Brad, what's up? Yeah, well, 30 minutes. It flew 80 miles, I heard. Basically, I'm thinking it had the flaps down and, it was just a real slow approach. So, yeah, it flew for 30 minutes, I guess 80 miles away. I don't know if it was circling or what the hell it was doing, but, yeah. Yeah, even Spencer says a 4000. So the 4000s have it. Yeah, I liked my Avanti on the 4000 very much. Yeah, I'm not going to put the 5200 back in it. The 4000 was awesome. It flew. I felt lighter flying, and you can't argue with 12 minutes. So I'm going to stick with the 4000. You can borrow one if you want to try it. If you want to, I got 4000 packs. So if you want to try one, the next time we're at the field, let me know. You can pop it in there and fly it. Yeah, Brad, you're right. Yeah, they got some explaining to do. Well, it depends if it was circling or not, John. Nobody can answer any of these questions. Ward was saying in his show that he asked all these questions to the base captain where the plane originated from, and he didn't get any answers. He had a whole list of questions he went over on his show, and he didn't get any answers. And he was trying to find out, was it in, vertical mode? Was it, wasn't it in a holding pattern, circling, after the pilot ejected, because it's supposed to trim to 1G. And so there were all these questions he had, and he was waiting for a call back, and he never got one. So we never did hear, so I'm sure in the coming days we're going to hear more when they finally do an official release. And I'm sure it'll all be lies anyway. Lyndon Stewart, what's up? Good to see you, man. Wow, Banana Hobbies has a 64 millimeter L-39 with retracts? Holy crap, I gotta go check that out. Yeah, Paul, I wish we could do that. The problem is the F-35 isn't just for us. We shared that with all these other countries, and that's why we have to keep building them, because we have to keep supplying everybody else with the damn things. And the only way we can do that, we have to fly them ourselves too. So it's a horrible situation we're in with this stupid airplane. Yeah, we're not willing to give anybody else the F-22, so that's why the F-35 came out, so that we can sell them to other countries. Not for sale yet? Well, I suppose, Ken, if the pilot wants to eject, even though the plane doesn't think you can, I'm sure he can pull the handle and eject. But if the plane decides he's ejecting, he can't stop it. He's getting punched out. So, yeah, whether you like it or not, the plane says you're out. You're out. Is it normal for the tires to sit kind of crooked? What do you mean? Is the landing gear bent slightly and it's leaning to one side, or you got a flat tire? It's only flat on the bottom, just rotate it around. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yes, John. I know the F-22 and the F-35 do different missions. Not that they can't both do the same missions, but yeah, they're both really designed for different missions. But the whole deal with the F-35 was because we needed something we could sell to all these other countries. Otherwise, it's not affordable to produce it, and we're not getting the sales that we wanted to make it affordable to produce it. So the price went way up. That's why they're up to 150 million or whatever. So, because sales dropped. A lot of people canceled their order before we even got them out to market. So it's just like health insurance. If everybody's not paying into it, then the price goes up. Same thing. George Watts, what's up? You're in the mood for political shit? You come to the wrong show. Yeah, maybe that's what he means. I'm not following him 100%, but yeah, he might be talking about a tow out problem. Depends on the manufacturer and the plane. My Spitfires that came from Hobby King have a lot of tow. They're towed in, actually. Uh-oh. I just lost something here. Yeah, Lyndon. Well, it's the same thing that happened with the Draco. You know, people don't know how to fly it, and then they blame the airplane. You know, there's all kinds of people that love the twin timber. You know, Fat Guy RC doesn't like it. You know, so I don't. I haven't watched his show, so I couldn't. I can't speak intelligently about what he was doing or why he doesn't like it. But if he's sending it back, you know, he doesn't know how to fly it because there's plenty of people that love it. So I haven't flown it. I have no interest in flying it. It's not something I want. Um, but I've got there's guys at my field that love that plane. They have it. So I don't know what Fat Guy RC didn't like about it, but you know, you just got to take it with a grain of salt. Everybody's tastes are different. Everybody flies different. You just got to kind of figure out whether that guy, you know, does he fly like you do, or and if he does, then maybe you won't like it either. If you don't fly like he does, then maybe you will like it. It's the only advice I can give you on that. Tim, what's up? How you doing, man? So who else is here? Roach Coach. I'm not sure. Wild Bill, JCB, RC Cat. Well, was it like that when you took it out of the box, RC Cat, or you know, did you fly it and then notice that one of them? Because you know those things get bent pretty easy. You don't even have to really have a bad landing to bend that stuff on some airplanes. You can just bend it back, or if it's not, you know, if it's flying okay, don't worry about it. You know, it's fine. Um, Especially if you're flying off grass, you're not going to hurt anything. If you're flying off pavement, you might have some additional tire wear, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. Uh-oh, Paul misses his snuggles with George. Yeah, not everyone likes sushi. There you go, my Bill. That's right. Good choice. I like the. I really like my Night Timber X. That's a good one. That's the one I have. I like that one. And then I've got these, you know, UMX timbers. So I got this is the regular timber, and then I have the turbo timber also. So I have one of each. Yeah, and it's very dirty. It's been sitting out here in the garage, so it gets dusty. Yeah, did Horizon Hobby release anything today? I thought I heard they were releasing something Surface, but I didn't go look. So I don't think they released an airplane today. Yeah, I thought somebody had made a misprint because the new 70 Viper is the same color scheme as the 90, isn't it? And I thought it was a 90, and somebody had a typo error because it looked just like the 90. So I could be wrong, but that's what it kind of looked like to me. Oh, is that today, Jim? They released the new Viper today? The Smart Viper, yeah. They released Viper version 3. Okay, there you go. Brian Chambers, what's up? We have to version 3 on Vipers now, too. Yeah, Vipers coming out of my ears. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's the Evolution Viper. Oh, yeah. That seems to be the new hot ticket. Just put that tag name on it, Evolution. You know, that makes it all better. Oh, it's orange instead of red? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, Ken, I can't agree with you more. I would love if they came out with a TBM Avenger or something new that hasn't been done. You know, and I'm just this just redoing it, changing the color scheme on an airplane is not a new airplane. I'm sorry, it doesn't count. I don't even consider repowering it a new airplane. So Kenny Rogers, you can't hear anything, huh? That's too bad. That's all right. It's the shit show. You're not missing a thing. Yeah, exactly. Order today for delivery next spring. Exactly. That's about how it's going to go. That's probably exactly how it'll go. Yeah, that's true, Jeff. You're right. You don't have to hear the chat. Most of us keep flying in the winter, even up in the snow. You put skis on the plane. You put your hands in. They have a battery bag. You put your radio in. You put your hands inside. Keep them warm while you're flying. They don't let the cold stop them. I'm in Florida, so we fly all year round. Yeah, Brian. Same. I'm sure it's a higher sticker price. A higher sticker price for the same old mold. Yep. Yeah, Nutball Evolution, October 1st. That's good. I like that one, Michael. That's funny. Yep. New release, October 1st, the Nutball Evolution. A Curtiss P-36. I am not sure what that is. But I'll take your word for it. We need that one. Anything new. Let's just do something new. Thanks, Roach. Right back at you, buddy. Yeah, Lewis, get the J65. That would be my recommendation for Twin 70. You'll love that plane. I know, Craig. It's just I've been tagged with that that nickname. It's welcome to the shit show. So I'm okay with it. I know everybody's just kidding. Cat. Those are both good airplanes, the Tractor and the Commander. So whichever one you think looks better, I guess, is the way I'd go. Unless there's a price difference, then whichever one you like the price better on. But they're both good airplanes. So, yeah, whichever is your prefer. You're not going to go wrong with either one. So whichever one you like better. Yeah. No, Michael, that'll be tomorrow night. We get to watch the big fat girls. David yourself, what's up? In mannequin mode? we just talked about that. I pretended like I was in mannequin mode for about a minute, and everybody thought I was frozen. The LXF4, you're not thinking the LXF4. Yeah, Wrights is going to bitch at you, Jim. I love you for it. It's a good choice. Good radio. That was a good choice. Yeah, at least 3.5 hours, 3 times a week. Exactly. You know me too well, David. You know me too well. Yeah, that's the new policy, Roach. We don't have any say in it now. Yeah, they're gonna put commercials in it whether we want them or not. Dave Marshall's around. He's living right down the street from me now, and I heard he got a job, but I don't know why he's not in here. Which one are you talking about, Lewis? That comes as a 70 millimeter ARF. Yeah, I run an ad blocker too, Roach, so I don't see the ads, but I know they're doing it because they told us. We got a letter from them. that said they're doing it for our well-being, to improve our our profit margin. They're going to put ads in our videos whether we want them or not, because they know they know better than we do where our ads should be. So the JCPenney wants their male mannequin back. No, they can't have it. It's mine. Yeah, it is, Lewis. The LX F4 is a twin 70. Oh, David's going to Bigfoot. Good for you, buddy. That's awesome. Yeah, Roach, just get ad blocker, and then you won't have to worry about it. It's free. Brad, no, I am probably not coming to Bigfoot. There's a very slim chance that's going to happen. So no, probably not. Yeah, I know, Big Jim. Everybody keeps telling me I better be coming to Bigfoot, but financially, I just can't afford it. Especially, Deb, we're going to look at a new trailer to Saturday. A house to live in, because she's sick of this one, and so am I. We're actually 5 years past projected. When I bought this place 10 years ago, I said we're going to pay it off in 5 years, and then we're going to burn it to the ground and put a new one up. And we're 5 years past that. So I told her it's whatever you want. So we got to save our money now, because we're probably buying a new double wide. So can you do the RC deals of the week? I don't know, John. What are the RC deals of the week? I don't know which ones they are. Yeah, Lewis, I know exactly what you're saying. They took over my house. I had to, all these planes that are out in my garage, there's like 90 of them in this garage, were all in the house. The other 50 are there's 2 trailers and a barn, a garage, and where else? I got planes everywhere. So yeah, there you go. Just put a topper on the truck and live in there. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we talked about that, Wild Bill. I guess the new color's orange is what I was told, and not red like the 90. It looked red to me in the picture I saw, but that could just be somebody's color, the way their video runs. Yeah, Paul, well, I kind of have to get her what she wants. All right, I've been promising it for her for too long, and now I got to deliver. So whatever she wants, she's going to get. I'm not going to fight with her over any of it. If she picks it out, we're just going to pay for it, and that's how it's going to go. I'll be honest with you. I'm so tired of this place. It's such a shithole that I'll take anything at this point. Yeah, Tim, that was the old girlfriend. She's gone. The laptop and truck girl's gone. That's she. She turned into Satan. You know, so she's no longer around. I don't know, Paul. We'll see. I'm not sure. It's a woman's prerogative to change their mind, right? So I have no idea. Can't answer that question with any intelligent answer. So no, not even close, David. But thank you. Yeah, there you go. Put your next plane in your bathroom. There's still one in mine. Technically, it flies. It's that guy. What's the name of that damn brand? Crap. Remember the hydro boat that flew? Who made that? It looked just like a hydro boat racer, but you could pull back, and the fin on the back of it was an elevator, and it would take off, and then the thing would fly. There's one of those in my bathroom, so I still haven't got everything out of the house. It's up on top of the cabinet, but it's still sitting there. I got 2 of those, by the way. I don't know where the other one is at the moment. Oh, I know where it is. It's on my toolbox out in the garage. Yeah, that's where the other one is. There's one out in the garage on my toolbox. The other one's in the bathroom. Yeah, you're way behind, Tim. You haven't been around in a while. It's good to see you back. Yeah. And we're not. I got to go to court. I finally got a court date. She's suing me now for keeping her stuff under lock and key, which is a total lie. I delivered everything I knew of back to her, because she didn't come and get it. So I took it back to her, and I did it very nicely, respectfully. I didn't throw it in her yard. We put it nice and neat in her driveway, and she made up a low. What is it called? Small claims court, and is suing me for $8,000. So my attorney's all over that. She was just served notice that if she doesn't withdraw this claim and we go to court, she's going to be paying the attorney's fees. So we'll see what happens with that. Hey, Paul McNeil, what's up? Good to see you, man. No, Ken, that date came and we went to court and the judge called in sick. So we had to reschedule. And it's been months since that happened and we hadn't gotten a notification. Then they contacted my attorney this week and set the date for November. And the date they picked, he was in court in Pinellas Park, or Pinellas area, so he couldn't go. So they resent the date to December something, and that was no good either. So then they backed up to October 10th, and that date was good with him. So now we're going back into court on October 10th if she doesn't withdraw her filing. So she has till then to withdraw it, and then we're going to go to court, and she's going to end up paying all my attorney's fees, which are rising quickly. Yeah, you're right, Tim. I need to stop going to the villages. That's good advice. Yeah, but George, you're right. Yeah, Barb's like herpes. Yeah, she just keeps coming back. Yeah. So anyway. So we're gonna go look at a house. Get that delivered, I guess, if we go ahead and do it. And oh yeah, absolutely, we sacrifice sleep to go flying. Absolutely. I sometimes sleep at the field. I got a giant tent. I take it to the field with me. I put it up, spend the night, fly all next because it's a little bit of a drive for me to go flying. So when I get there, I fly all day, all night, because I got night flyers. So I fly well into the night, and then sometimes I just stay there. You know, jump in the tent and spend the night, get up next morning, and fly all day again. So yeah, sleep's overrated. I'd rather be flying airplanes. Way overrated. Let's go flying. Yeah, Paul, most of the people in here, Ballard met her, McNeil met her, who else is in here that met her? Most of the guys in here met her. Jeff met her. Let's see, who else? Brad met her. Well, I don't know if Brad actually officially met her, but he saw her. Yeah, so yeah, it's yeah, everybody that was at Bigfoot last year got to meet her. So she won't be returning, at least not with me. I don't know if she's just going to show up. Oh, you did, Brad. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, Big Jim saw her. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'd rather talk about airplanes than sleep. So yeah, sleep is way overrated. Barry, what's up? Hey, man, where have you been? Good to see you, man. I give up on this phone. No, don't give up, Brian. We don't care if you spell it wrong. It's okay. Just talk away. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, pretty much, Brian. That's what they do. They just take the old one away and set up the new one. So and depending on the deal, and I don't know if they're going to take ours away for free or not, but a lot of times that's part of the deal. They'll take the old one away, set the new one up. I guess this guy charges extra to set it up, and I don't know if that means hooking up the electrical and the plumbing. I can hook up the electrical and plumbing. I don't care about that. As long as they're going to put the two halves together and do all the finish work inside, that's fine. I'll hook up the plumbing and the electrical. That's no big deal. Oh, God. Yeah, I hope so, Roach. I hope that was part of the delivery, is to put it together, and then. But I guess they're not going to hook up the water or the electric, the water, the sewage. But I can take care of that. That's easy. Read what out loud, Paul? No, I'm not going to read that out loud. Everybody can read it. They can read it for themselves. I'm not reading it out loud. Okay, well, that's good to know, Roach. I wasn't sure if that was part of the... This is my first time buying a trailer. This one was already on the property when I bought the property, so So this one's a little bit bigger than ours. It's, you know, mine's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This is going to be a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, the one we're going to look at. So it's an extra, it's only about 10 feet longer and 4 feet wider. It's 4 feet wider and about 10 feet longer than the one we're living in now. So Fred! I thought we did this already. If not, we'll do it again. What the hell? Fred! Good to see you, man. Save your voice. Don't So just been working around here, a bunch of stuff. I hung up these lights. I don't know if I still have the one in here. This is another really cool thing, guys. I got these solar lights that I absolutely love. Oh no, I took it in the house. It's a stainless steel cover. It's a glass sun solar panel on top. It's got 3 modes, and they work fantastic. I've had 2 of them hanging on the house for 3 years now, and they work perfect. And they're still working perfect. So I bought 6 more of them. I hung one on the side of my trailer. I hung one on this side of the house. There's one on the other side of the house. Now there's one on this side of the house. I hung one on the garage, and one on the side of the trailer. I think I still have 3 more to hang somewhere, but they work great. And so I've been doing that. I got farther along on the MB339 jet. You know, this one here. Now let me switch camera here. I'm in your face mode all night. We don't need that. Let's get, there we go. So yeah, this jet here I'm working on, and I've got it powered up now. Checking the servos, everything seems to be working. I need Y connectors and tri-Y connectors to put it all together to finish it up. So, yep, exactly, Randy. Well, maybe not for planes per se, but yeah, I'm probably because I set up the back bedroom. I finally moved my bedroom set out of the master bedroom into the back bedroom and set it up, and my MB339 is on that bed now, and her bedroom's got her stuff in it, which got a bunch of her stuff out of the garage. So we're making progress. We got that because I'm getting ready to move all this stuff out so I can start building the rooms out here. So we're going to have the apartment and a new home at the same time. Yeah, well, Bill, we're going to do that. And yeah, that's next on the agenda. I was going to show this again. So let's see what else. Working on the trailer. I'm putting racks in the ceiling now to put 2 big airplanes in the ceiling. I'm hoping to get, like the new one I bought, I can hang in the ceiling, and then maybe one of the Carbon Zs or both Carbon Zs, and don't take that one, or leave that one on the floor and put them in the rack. I don't know. But I'm trying to make a wing rack setup where I can put a plane in upside down up on the ceiling, and then put 2 of them. One facing this way, one facing this way, so the wings pass each other. So I'm working on that, and just trying to get some stuff done. I'm making progress. Not as quickly as I'd like, but making progress. So 12 weeks of the torture table. I think I'm done. I think I did my last session of the torture table at the chiropractor Monday, I think. She'll tell me next Monday. But yeah, I think we're done trying to stretch me. Who's we? My ex-wife's back. She moved back in March. So, have you been gone that long, Barry? I thought we already talked about this. Yeah, my ex-wife moved back in March. Okay, so while Bill wants me to talk to this again, I'm going to bring it back up, guys, while you're all here. This is something I was looking for. So one of the guys at the field wanted to know how to discharge his batteries, and I was telling them about this baby. Okay, I got to go close again. All right, but we'll try not to leave it there. So this is the ISDT 80 watt discharger, okay, which was like 34 bucks when I bought this, and it works fantastic. But they also came out with a 200 watt one that was 79 bucks, and I didn't think I needed to spend twice as much money, you know, because I don't use it that often. So this was fine, and I'm perfectly happy with this. I don't need a better one. But he asked me to find him one, and he wanted it for 50 bucks. Well, I only found one of these because they discontinued this, but somebody still had one in stock, but they wanted $61 for it. And I went for 79. I'd rather have the 200 watt one than this one. So I would have just told him to get that one, and that's what he ended up doing. But in the meantime, I found these on Amazon. It's the same company, ISDT, and it's this little smart discharger charger battery checker. This will charge at 8 watts. I'm sorry, 8 amps. You can charge a battery at 8 amps. It'll charge anything from 1 cell to 6 cell. It'll discharge anything automatically. It's an automatic discharger also. It's kind of slow on the discharge, probably because of the size of this thing. It can't really have a lot of heat. You know, you can't send a ton of heat into something this small. It does have a fan on it. There's a fan on it. So it's a real quiet fan. But you could put a battery on this to discharge it. You just set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it. It's going to discharge it automatically, shut itself down, just like this does. So the only difference with this one is you do have to provide a separate power source here on this side. Okay, and then the discharge side is this side with the balance connector. So you do have to, even to check a battery, you have to provide power on this side. But you can, you know, like I was showing the guys earlier, you don't have to do it. You can just do this, okay? You plug the power in this side to power it up. And then you just put the balance lead on this side to check a battery. So you don't need, you know, a separate battery source just to do a check. Okay, so this has got 3.77 volts per cell, all 6 cells. And so you plug the power in this side and the balance lead on that side to do a check. Now, if you want to do a balance, I don't know. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see what it says. It'll do every battery, you know, LiPo, nickel metal hydride, nickel cadmium. It does all the different, you got the choices just like you do on your chargers. And you got storage, you can put it in storage, you can put it in balance charge. It does all that as well. And it has a DC power out for running a mini USB on this right there. There's a mini USB plug there. So if you have a phone charger, you could do it there, stuff like that. So it does some of the stuff that the checker does, but it also, and it's only 29 bucks on Amazon for this thing. So it was a good deal. I bought 3 of them because I figured, you know, I mean, I literally can charge this battery off of this battery. If I charge this up and bring it to the field, I can probably charge 4 of these from dead to charged on this unit using this battery. So what's that good for? It's perfect for batteries that are weak now and won't fly an airplane. You know, the internal resistance is no good anymore. It doesn't hold capacity. You can't fly an airplane with it anymore. But it'll do this perfect. It'll run this little charger and charge up another battery off of it. So you can still make use of these kind of batteries that aren't good enough to fly with anymore, to use them as your power source to run a charger to charge this. And you don't have to buy one of these chargers to do this. I've been doing this for years on my regular chargers, using batteries like this to run the charger to charge batteries. What I used to do, though, is I use this just to peak charge them at the field. I'd pre-charge them the night before, and then before I put them in the airplane, I'd put them on this thing and let this battery run the charger and peak them off and then go flying. And that battery pack would last all day if all I was doing was peak charging, even 6S batteries. If all you're doing is peaking them, that battery lasted all day, no problem. Yeah, it's a EC3, IC3, or it's actually an XT60 plug on both sides. So it will accept an EC3 or an IC3 or an XT60. So so they didn't do something stupid by putting an EC3 connector on it where you can only use EC3. So that was smart. It's the same on both sides. This one's orange, which you would think it's smart, but it does look like it has a connector at the top, but I don't know that the plug is going to touch that. It's weird. So I haven't plugged a smart battery into this to see what that does, but it might be smart compatible because it does have a brass contact in the very top of the plug. So it may be smart compatible. I haven't confirmed that yet. It's a ISDT, same company that makes this. They're both made by the same company, and you get them on Amazon. This, like I said, this was $29 on Amazon, and we had it the next day. She used her Prime, and they were here the next day. I ordered 3 of them. So Mike wants one, so I'm going to take one to the field. Mike ordered the $79 version of this, and I told him about this, and he wants one of these too. So for that, he'll get his little charger checker discharger, and then he got the big discharger. So well, Paul, Tui was saying the same thing. Unfortunately, sometimes the rain comes, okay, and then you have to pack everything up and get out of the rain, and then you don't get a chance to fly. I know you guys think it's just go fly it, but it's not. Listen, I don't leave the field with charged batteries because I want to. I'll stay all night like you, Paul, and fly all night. I got night planes. So if I don't have to leave for a reason, I'll fly these batteries out. But, on a Sunday night, if I've got more batteries charged than I can fly and I have to be here by 9 o'clock, which I haven't been hitting lately, I've been late, I got to leave. I got to come do my show. So, yeah, there's certain situations where sometimes you just can't fly your batteries. Most of the time I do. I don't use these discharge. That's why I didn't spring for the $80 one of these. The $34 one was more than enough for me because I don't use it that often. I don't leave the field with charged batteries that often. Usually I fly them all out. So, and if I do leave the field with a charged battery, it's usually just one of these. And I can fly this here. I'll just put my quadcopter up here and fly it around to kill one of these. But I usually fly all my big batteries for sure before I leave the field. Victor, what's up? Good to see you. But yeah, there are occasions when, the rain comes, it rains, you can't fly. I got all these batteries charged, now what am I going to do? So, Wrights is here. What's up? Yeah, right. So we covered that 2 hours ago before you got here. Everybody knows that the Spectrum Smart stuff is all the ISDT. We've been over that. But thanks for playing. You're only the third person that's brought that up. But thank you. Appreciate the heads up. Yeah, well, again, Paul, not all of us have the ability to just jump out of our truck at the next truck stop and fly a plane. You know, you're living the glory life. We don't all have that capability. I don't have anything 6S that I could fly here, or I should say, I don't have anything 6S that I would fly here. So if I've got 6S batteries, I got to discharge them. Usually these I don't discharge, I just fly them. I'll throw them in my quadcopter, or even my Night Timber X I can fly around here. So I'll just throw it in there and fly it around until it's dead. So I usually fly these out. I don't discharge these. But my 6S packs, if I have to leave the field with them, I do discharge them. Yeah, where the fuck you been? Yeah, Jim. I guess Horizon really screwed up their website. It hasn't been working too well lately. Well, I don't think it ever worked too well, really. But yeah, I guess it's worse now. I don't know. I don't go on their website that often, to be honest. I haven't been on their website in days. I never remember on Thursday to go there to look to see what came out. And I just never remember to do that. I know you guys are going to tell me when you get here, so I really don't. Hey, this is got a smart thing on it. Let's see what happens if I plug this in. This will be interesting. Come on. There it goes. No, it doesn't work. So it's got that brass contact in there, but it's not. I still have to plug in the balance plug to get the battery voltages. Yeah, no balance lead detected. Yep. So it won't charge a smart battery, even though it looks like it would. They put an orange XT60 in there to make it look like it would take a smart, but it won't. So anyway, so we confirm that now. You know what? It did come with a booklet. I didn't read it. You got me there. Yes, it. Yeah, I all three of them. Well, I haven't opened the third one, but the two I opened had books in them. You're right. There was a book in there and a protective screen. But this already got a protective screen on it that I haven't taken off, and I probably won't take off. And then it came with a replacement protective screen to put over it. So there you go. There's another feature. It's a perk, a feature. Why are you not surprised? Yeah. Oh, come on. How many books do you read, Roach? Come on, Michael. Tell me the truth. When you get something with a book in it, do you read the book? Yeah, it's a screen protector. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I guess if I put it right over this protector, I'd have a screen protector. Well, because see, Jim, think about it. I can discharge 3 batteries at the same time, as opposed to only one. You get it? For about the same money, I can discharge 3, or I can charge a battery. See, that discharger, the 200-watt discharger won't charge the battery. This will charge the battery. I can discharge or charge. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. Believe me, I thought of all that. You know, it wasn't just today. And the main thing was that, you know, Mike, when he told me to find him, when he wanted something under $50, well, I couldn't find anything worth buying under $50 except this. So, and then after he told me that, and I found these and bought them, I already had them in my hand. He calls me and tells me, "Hey, I found this other one for $79, so I bought it." I'm like, "Okay, Mike." So he changed his. Yeah, of course I got free shipping. That's why I bought 3. Isn't that the joke, right? You gotta buy 3 to get free. No, there were free shipping anyway, but I did buy 3. I was planning on keeping 2, and Mike wants 1, and he still wants it, so that's good. But yeah, that was my thought process. Is, you know, I thought this was cool because it was a charger and a discharger, so I'm going to be able to put this to very good use. You know, while I'm taking up a spot charging one of these that I could be charging a 6S pack, now I can charge these off of these little chargers, and they won't interrupt my regular charging. So I love that idea. You don't have room in your shed for 3 of anything? You've got room in that garage out back for 3 of everything. Who are you kidding? That garage is twice the size of mine. How big is that damn thing? I think it's twice the size of my garage, and my garage is huge. So Wild Bill, did I cover that for you all right? Was that good? You gonna go order yourself one of these? You know, I love the fact that this little thing will charge at 8 amps. That just blew my mind. Oh, yours is bigger than 60 by 55. Come on. There's no way. That thing's way bigger than that. Yeah, it sounds like some garage. I mean, of course. Yeah, so anyway, what else? What else is going on? Just piddling with all my airplanes, guys. I think tomorrow, I'm waiting on connectors now, which, by the way, let me check real quick and see if I've got a estimated delivery date on these connectors from eBay. So let me run on there real quick and see when this stuff shipped and when it's expected. So the MB339 is on pause. Everything's working. I've been testing everything now. The landing gear is not working right. I still haven't fooled with that yet. The nose gear came down, but that was it. Okay, so my connectors are supposed to be here between tomorrow and Monday. So that's pretty good. So anytime between tomorrow and Monday. So I'll probably see them Saturday, I'm guessing. I bought some other connectors too, but I don't need those right now. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna get the Havoc flyable. There's so little to do to get the Havoc flyable. I'm gonna go ahead and do it tomorrow. I think instead of working on the MB339 I'm gonna work on the trailer. I want to get that rack finished. Yeah, I bought some Y harnesses and some tri-Y harnesses. I bought it was a pretty good deal. It was like a multi-pack. It was 18 connectors total for 16 bucks. And there's 4 4-inch extensions, 4 6-inch extensions, 3 1-foot extensions, and then 3 Y connectors and 2 tri-Y connectors. That was a bundle package deal, and it was $16.84 for 18. So that's less than $1 a piece. So that was a pretty good deal. So they're coming, and I need those to finish this airplane. I need the Y connectors and the tri-Y connectors. So so while I'm waiting for those, I'm going to finish the Havoc so that I can fly that at least. Hang on a second. Did I get the buy connectors too? Absolutely, Wild Bill. You always have to get the buy. You got to be politically correct. Got the LGBTQ package. Yeah, the plus. Yeah, I definitely got the plus package. Yes. Yes, they're all male and female connectors. Yeah, I didn't get any male to male. Sorry, that one I got plenty of those. I don't need any more of those. I got plenty of the male to male. I got bags of those. Yeah, I just went with the male to female. If you fly drones, you got tons of male to male. Hey, here's I bet this is a servo reverser. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Oh, I know what I can use this on. Oh, he already put one of these on it. The pilot head's moving the plane I bought, the Tucano. The pilot head's moving it. And he put a reverser on it on one of them so that they move the opposite direction. So one looks this way, the other one's looking the other way. And then you can hook them to whatever, the rudder, elevator, aileron, whatever you hook them to, the heads will turn when you move the stick. Yeah, Randy, I've been using RC battery packs to jumpstart vehicles for years. I have an actual set of jumper cables set up to plug into a XT60 connector on my 4S packs, and I've been jump starting people's cars for years. They look at me like I got 6 heads, like I'm some kind of idiot. That's not gonna work. Yeah, want to bet? And just hook it up, plug it in, boom. They just like, I can't believe that worked. So, are the bi connectors connected to both male and female connectors? You know, Fred, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Because obviously you are. Oh my God. All right, guys, I got to go use the bathroom, so I got to leave you for a minute. So talk amongst yourselves. Don't leave. We're not, you know, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, thanks, Ken. Yeah, I'm very happy with the plane. It's beautiful. It was you know, a lot of money, he put a lot of time in it, a lot of money in it, you know, and I got it for $500, which was a steal. At my best calculation, he probably has $1,800 in that airplane. And so when he was asking $500, I didn't even balk at that. I was well willing to give him the $500. It's got all good servos, and it's all high tech, high torque, metal gear servos, and he put a 120 or 140 amp ESC in it, and a 18 amp Beck in it. You know, everything's external, you know, add-on stuff. So yeah, I'm super happy with the plane. It flew beautiful, beautiful flight, beautiful landing. There's a minor, you know, I did take the prop apart and change the screws on the spinner and balance the prop, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, it flew fine. So, but I just did it anyway. And then the landing gear struts that are in it, the struts that you slide the pins that come down out of the retracts that you slide the strut onto, don't have any flat spots ground in it. So when the set screws aren't locking into a flat spot. So I think I'm probably going to take a Dremel tool and add flat spots to it. Nothing critical and nothing I have to do right away. It flew fine that way. But the one did come loose, and it was doing the shopping cart, you know, thingy as I was taxiing back to my pit area. But not a big deal. So, but I probably will add 2 flat spots for it, so those screws will lock in better. And but other than that, you know, the plane's good. It's really good. You know, it flies real nice. It looks real good. So I'm super happy with it. So, all right, guys, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, my God, 3 of you left already before I even got left. You guys left. Come on, guys, don't leave. I'll be right back. I'm doing the best I can. You know, I've been out here 2.5, almost 3 hours already, right? It's going on, you know, oh, no, it's only coming up on 2 hours. You know, but you know, I just ate dinner, so. So my Spitfire's over here off camera now because it was blocking the TV, so I got to move it to get past here. Let's just do the dance. I'll just spin around with it. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let me move my Spitfire again. I'll do the dance here. All right. Okay, and we lost a bunch more people. Doggone it. Sorry, guys. When you gotta go, you gotta go. You have 17 2200 packs. I probably do too, honestly. But I only have about 11 that I use, that I would use for flying. The other ones, you know, another thing, see, here's another one, guys, I use these batteries for. I have a FPV drone racing, quadcopter racing course set up on my property here. And I have lighted gates, okay? And this will power the gate all night long. I can charge one of these up that's no good to fly a plane anymore. It doesn't have the amperage to fly a plane, but it'll light up LEDs all night. So I have a row of LEDs going over the hoops out there. I just go out there and plug a battery pack into each hoop. There's 5 of them. And these batteries that are no good to fly with work perfect to light that all night. So I can fly around my course in the middle of the night with these. So I use them for that too. I have lights that go inside here. Same lights, actually. You know, I had a roll of those in here. What did I do with those? It's a whole roll of lights. And I string them up inside here, and then I plug one of these batteries into it. And it'll keep the lights on inside the tent out at the field all night. So I don't throw batteries away. I repurpose them. Yeah, there you go, Ken Bird. Yeah, we did that joke last week. Yeah. Okay, so Lisa, what else is going on? What other new developments? Been working on so much stuff, guys, around here. I had the box that I moved. Remember that big box that's off the back of a truck? I moved that and put it up and got it set up. I just I had to do a little work inside that. I still have a little more to do. No big deal. There was some wood already in there that was part of the deal when I picked it up. So I cut the wood into strips and I covered the floor on the sides. The walls were all, you know, chewed up and missing. There were big gaps. So I put 2 boards up. I cut this board in half. It was big enough to do it, and put it on each side, screwed that in to kind of, and then the floor had some holes in it. There was another board I screwed down on the floor over that, just to, you know, clean it up a little bit. And I blew the whole thing out, swept it and blew it out. And then I put my first load of crap in there. I took, I think, 8 paper ream boxes and 2 plastic totes and a TV stand that I had. And I put all that in the box. So I got that out of my car, got it out of the back bedroom, and put it in the box. So, and that's the next thing is going to be some more stuff going in the box. Pop-Tarts. Roy! What's up? How you doing, man? Let me back up a second here. I got 8 3 cells. Let's erase that. What's inside? No, I really didn't miss much. Oh, that's good. So let's see, what else? This is all the stuff over here on my table. This pile over here is the Mustang. So I already have a brand new fuselage that's all together just like this one with the sound system in it. So I'm going to leave this fuselage in the box, and I'm going to use, well, for now, but I'm going to use the wings and all the hardware and put this all together to fly and with the sound system in it, because I love that plane with the sound system in it. My original one came with the sound system, so I put it back in it. And then I'll use the shitty wings with this fuselage and make a second one, because I have enough stuff to make two old crows. The one's just going to have crappy looking wings. So we're chop liver. What the hell does that mean? What did I say that made you think you were chopped liver? Or did somebody else say it? Who are you talking to, Fred? What are you talking about? Chopped liver. I haven't done anything recently to the Tiger Cat. I haven't had time to work on that one. I thought I'd give you guys a rest from all the repair videos, because the attention went way down on those. It started off 120, 130 views, and then at the end I was getting 30 views. So nobody wanted to watch any more repair videos. So I'll do a little different strategy this time. You know, I understand you guys will watch a 20-minute video of Mike Patey, you know, building Draco, but you wouldn't watch me fix a damn foam wing. What's up with that? I don't understand. What the hell's up with that? You know, I mean, goddamn. That was some interesting stuff. I mean, you know, that Gorilla Glue growing. Come on, guys. That was cool. I wish you guys could see what Lewis did to that. He took an F-86 and turned it into a Fury 4, which is very unique, and it came out great. He still has to paint it, but he did so much work to that plane, and he did the same thing I was going to do. I'm still going to do to my MiG-29, my Arrows MiG-29. The wing area is not big enough. I'm going to make the wings bigger, and I don't know what he used for foam. Maybe just foam from another airplane, but I think I'm going to use the Gorilla Glue. But basically what I'm going to do is cut the leading edge off the wing straight across. And then I'm going to space it out a half an inch or so with toothpicks. I'm going to glue the toothpicks into it and leave that gap. And then I'm going to just put a slather of Gorilla Glue in there to refill the area between the original foam and the leading edge to recreate the wing, but bigger. To get more, you know, because that plane is so hard on batteries. You know, you get a 3-minute flight time if you're lucky, and that's cruise mode. I mean, it's just, I like the plane, but God, the flight times are so bad on it. I just don't want to. So I figure if I make the wing area bigger, lighten the wing loading, I'll be able to throttle back more, get more flight time, and it'll probably land slower as well. You can probably really slow it down while stalling it. So I'm gonna try that and see how it works. Because I really like that MiG. It's a nice looking airplane, but And it flies okay. I like the way it flies. It just doesn't fly long enough. It's just hard on batteries. So I'm going to try to make it easier on batteries. I'm hoping to anyway. I hope it works. All right, Paul, that's funny. Hey, is this an anger management class? Is that what we're watching here? Oh my God, guys, click on that link. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my God, that was good. All right, Paul, good one. Now, how did you stumble onto that stupid thing? Well, absolutely, Ken. And I hope you share them here. I mean, I'm open to other ideas. You guys have had a lot of good ideas. I'm just sharing ideas here to inspire you guys. And bad kitty. So yeah, Ken, if you've got some ideas, share them. That's what we're here for. Read what it says. Oh, I didn't read it. I just watched it. There's reading involved. Well, yeah, my meat, please no, not Todd. I don't know what that means. I guess I am, Paul. I'm just hopeless. Dirty jokes? Is that what that is? Oh, okay. You just get those sent to you automatically? Is that what happens? Doesn't everybody eat the crayons? The orange ones are my favorite. See, Fred eats crayons. Crayons. See, I'm not the only one. Oh my God. Okay, see what else is going on. What else can I share with you guys that's going on? What other airplanes? Oh, yeah, I need to do that. I got to check that wing again for the. Let me do that. Hang on a second. Oh no, I can't get past the. All right, never mind. Yeah, that one hinge in the biplane I bought, the dancing wing. If I can't rotate that to get it in the right position so that aileron works correctly, I'm going to have them send me another wing. So I need to do that before they. Oh, you waited too long. Difference doesn't make how long I waited. I didn't fly it. I didn't even put it together. You like the purple crayons? Yeah, I like purple too. Those are good too. They've got a nice aftertaste, even better than the green ones. You out of here, Paul? Where are you going? What do you got to get up and drive in the morning or something? Where the hell are you tonight? I poop different colors. Oh, you're good for you, man. Yeah, I usually don't poop different colors. Usually my poop's green. Green's a color. It's just not different. Uh, let's see. Illinois. Oh, really? Oh, wow. God. Hey, Paul, if you're still here, they're advertising positions at Amazon, work from home for $25 an hour. I haven't looked into it any further than that, but just so you know. You know, and I'm sure they have truck driving jobs if you want to be a delivery guy for Amazon. They opened a new Amazon just down the road from me. Well, technically it's not open yet, but it's a giant facility just down the road, a couple miles. And they're hiring. So supposedly they're starting at 25 an hour to work from home. So you were looking for a job. It won't be over the road. You'll be stuck in Florida. I don't know if you can handle that. You'll be stuck in Florida. But, something to look into. Go online. You look up, Amazon jobs in this area. Here's my zip code here. So this is the area you want to look for. Okay, so look for a job at Amazon at that zip code, and there's it's going to be all kinds of work. Yeah, they built two giant buildings side by side. I mean, they're gigantic buildings side by side. So, and there's no room for parking at the facility. So, I guess everybody's going to work from home because there ain't much parking there. They got two giant retention ponds they had to put in, and that took up all the space they had for parking. So, when they put trucks in that place, I don't know where they're going to park a car. The only thing I can think of is maybe they're going to build a parking lot over the retention pond. They've done that before. So the water will run through the grating, basically. And the cars will park on top of the grating, and the water will run down under where this retention pond is. But yeah. So, look it up. See what you think. I don't know what... That's what they're advertising anyway, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, the drones park on the roof. There you go. You could always fly a paramotor from our flying field if you're staying there and land on the roof. You know, you could fly to work every day. That'd be cool. They're flushed with jobs, Fred. Really? Wow, flushed. Oh my God. I know you're feeling better. Well, judging by the amount of stuff that gets returned to Amazon and then sold to those bargain warehouses, I think Amazon returns more shit than they sell. It seems like it anyway. Holy crap. You guys are hanging with me tonight. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. So what can we do? What do you guys want to see? You want to see anything particular? You know, you want to see something? You want me to demonstrate anything? You want to watch me balance a prop? I know you want to watch that. I can show you this. This is kind of cool. This bag is not really made to be opened the way they did it. Wow. By pulling any harder, it's going to be all over the floor. So we're going to cut it. So these bomb racks, or I should say tank racks, this is something that Freewing does that I like. This is pretty cool. Hey, balance a 4-blade prop using your method. It always seems to have a heavy blade, but the blade changed. I'm not sure what you mean, Keith. I balance a 4-blade using your method, and it always seems to have a heavy blade, but the blade changed. I'm not following you. So they give you these on the bottom of the wing on this Mustang, the Freewing Old Crow Mustang. There's a humped area that's a pylon hanging down on the wing, and this actually slides up onto the pylon like that, and you're supposed. I imagine you're supposed to glue it on there. If I use these, I'm going to put magnets in them so that they magnet up, so you can take them off. But these go on the tank like this, which is very realistic looking. This is a pretty pretty realistic looking tank holder. See? So now, let me switch the camera. Oops. So now you've got these holders that the tank hangs from. And you can unhook these from the tank and leave these on the airplane if you want to glue them on, but I didn't want that because I didn't want these little fingers hanging down. So I'll just pull this off. So I'm going to put magnets in these so they snap into place. But it's a pretty nice looking tank the way they did that. You know, instead of putting it on that railing system, that, you know, this actually has the little snubbers that a real fuel tank would have on an airplane like this. So that's pretty cool. I always liked that. That was one of the features of this airplane I really liked, was the way they did that. So I thought I'd share that with you. There are some good things about this particular airplane that I really like. Let me switch the camera back. Let me close this silly ass thing that Paul put up. That was pretty funny. Yeah, that's why it takes me 3 days. Yeah, because I'm you know. Yeah, it's you know it's obviously I'm just being way too anal. You know, once you get it where it'll just roll around and around and around and around, and it's close enough. You know, it's when it stops and does that back and forth. If it does that pretty quickly, then yeah, you still need to balance it. But if you can get that thing to spin to the point where it comes to a slow stop and then might even sit there for a second and then it might start like rolling back really slowly, yeah, that's close enough. You know, I just like to keep farting with it. Especially when I got nothing else to do. If I'm like sitting here talking to you guys, you know, it doesn't take any of my time away from you guys to sit there and give it one little shot of paint and put it back on the balancer, and you know, so that's why I kept going. When I'm doing it in the house, I'm watching a movie, you know, and a commercial or whatever, I'll just walk over and give it a quick squirt of paint and put it back in the balancer and walk away. You know, then I'll go check it later to see if it's balanced, and so I'm not really, you know, I'm not spending any dedicated time to it. I'm just, you know, working it a little at a time until I get it. You know, the upside to that is you get a really smooth flying airplane. See, we're chopped liver. Yeah, exactly. I knew you were going to say that. As soon as I started saying what I was saying, oh boy, here comes the chopped liver statement again. Yeah. Well, I assume you guys appreciate that you're learning something. I don't know. I mean, a lot of you guys probably didn't think about using spray paint to balance your prop. But the finish you get on this when you paint it is, you know, it's absolutely smooth. I mean, it's absolutely butt smooth, baby butt smooth, and it's balanced. So what is that going to end up being? Is a very quiet, smooth running prop is what that ends up being. So I know you're kidding, Fred. Yeah, I spray paint inside the house. I'm just dusting a little bit of paint on it. Air dries before it goes anywhere. But yeah, I do, you know, and yeah, I hear about it from the ex, you know. Are you painting again? I can smell that in here. Yeah, don't worry, it'll go away in a minute. Not necessarily, JCB. That's a common mistake people make. And I wish I had a two-bladed prop. Oh, I do. I do have a two-bladed prop. So here's what happens. Okay, so you're saying if it sits like this, it's balanced. Okay, no, not necessarily. Because if it's out of balance on the hub, and you turn it this way and let go of it, it's going to flip back around this way. So now is that balanced? No, it's not balanced. Even though it's sitting like this, okay, if it won't sit this way both directions, then it's not balanced. Okay, and I've had several of them where the hub was out of balance, and I do exactly what you said. I set it like this, and then it turns around and it has to sit this way, which means this side of the hub is heavy. I forget which one it was. I think it was the Yak 11. I had to grind this thing flat. I mean, like completely off, flat on this edge here. So it was a half round, over here, and it was flat here to get it to balance because the hub was out that bad. And when you have a prop hub out of balance, man, it's a pain in the ass. So, on the 4-blade, yeah. Well, if you're clocking it a quarter turn and it stays every time you do that, yeah, it's balanced. Yeah. Yeah, drilling holes in the hub. I don't know. I guess that's one way to do it. I don't think. I think that probably is hurting the strength of the hub. I would think. I think I'd rather leave the mass solid and just shave off than to drill a hole through it. I don't think that's. I mean, again, I'm probably just being way too, anal, but I would just suspect that it would be weakening the hub by drilling a hole in it versus just shaving off the outer edge of it until you get it. Depends how far out of balance it is. That Yak prop wasn't worth balancing. It was so far out, it'd be better off just to replace it. That thing was terrible. On the hub, I would do that, but not on the blades. I would not put CA on the blades. A lot of people do that. It's not a good idea. But yeah, you could. I've done the CA on the hub before. Yes. I had one where I had a big glob of CA on one side of the hub to get it to balance. So yeah, you can do that. But I know people that put drops of CA right on the blade. That's not a good idea. It doesn't taste better, but it goes down easier. You weren't ready for that one, were you? Oh, you guys are funny. That's what she said. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe Sunday, if everything goes well tomorrow, maybe Sunday I'll have the Havoc. Maybe I'll have a Havoc video to share, and maybe I'll have it on the table Sunday night, all set up and ready to go. I think the only thing I have to do, I have to come up with the linkage for the steering servo. I've got the little wedges to set the fan is not in the right spot. The fan is too low if it's upside down. So if the plane was right side up, the fan's actually too high. So I have to shim it. And I've got the shims already cut. They're laying right here somewhere. I think they're in that plane stand. So I got the shims ready to go. So I just have to pop the fan back out, put the shims under it, put it back in. That cures that. The wings are done. Tail surfaces are done. I think oh no, actually I still have to put a servo in the rudder. But I have the servo. So I have to put the servo in the rudder and then hook. I have the linkage for the rudder. I have the linkage for all the control surfaces, but I don't think I needed. I think the rudder one's the only one I needed. But what I did get was the linkage for the steering servo to steer the nose wheel. So I'm going to have to make that up either out of a different horn. So I got the whole bag of horns for the Havoc, but I don't think it came with the steering servo horn. I don't think it came with that. I think it came with everything but that. Here's the. Wait, it's probably invisible, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. It's gone. It disappeared. Yeah, but here it is. And that's the cover for the bottom of the plane where the wheel goes up in. So once I get the steering servo hooked up, I can put that on and we're done. Everything else is done. Yeah. I think I don't remember if I put a receiver in that one yet or not. But either way, we're just about done with that one. So yeah, I should have no trouble getting that flyable tomorrow. Yeah, yes, just the tip. Yes. Just the waitress. All right, come on, guys. We got to get back to that, non-denominator, what is it? The LGDB whatever plus? I don't know what the hell that is. But yeah, we got to get back to that. Yeah, Keith, I understand the motivation thing. It's been tough to get motivated. My back hurts so bad, it's hard to get motivated to do anything around here. But I've been getting some stuff done. Been checking some stuff off the list. I've been trying to put those lights up for months. Finally did it. I have one more I want to put up on that new box I put out back. I want to put a light on that too. So if I'm out here at night and I want to go back there and put stuff in the box, the light will come on. I can open the door and the light will be on and I can see what the hell I'm doing. So I still want to put one light back there. And then I got two more. I think I'm just going to hang in a couple of trees over here close to the garage. So if I'm milling around out in front of the garage here, I have the potential for three lights to come on. The one in the tree, the one in the building, and the one on the other tree. So I think I'm going to triangulate this part of the building in case I'm out here working. Oh, God. Paul's back with another. What are you doing back? Thought you were going to sleep. You got to be up at 5 a.m. We got another dirty joke. All right, I got to look at it because I looked at the last one. It was pretty funny. So let me look at this one. Oh, this is too long. You'd have to draw me a picture to understand this one. Yeah, I'll listen to it later, Paul. I'm not going to do it now. Yeah, you have to draw me a picture with that one. It's too much going on. I can't keep up. All right, Paul. Good night, man. Trying to think. I definitely have to get out of this tent. It's too restrictive. I got to get busy on that room. I want that room built before winter, so that I've got a big room to work in and keep the heat on. So I'm gonna try to get busy on that in the next week, couple of weeks here. I'm gonna get busy on. I got to get all this. I got to get all these boxes moved into the big box. All my RC airplane boxes. I got to get them moved, and that'll get this situated, get the tent down, and then I can start building the room. So. All right, Ken Bird, have a good night, man. Yes, you're right. I need to get the power service in here, but after all the rethinking it, I need to build the room first. So yeah, I've got to get the room built because I need to put the control, the fuse panel in the wall of the room, not hanging on the wall of the building. And I've been debating that forever, and I finally decided that I need to build the room first. I'm not going to put the sheetrock up yet. What I can do is there's a stand-alone wall that's going to be out here in the middle of the garage. I can go ahead and Tapcon that one to the floor, build that one wall. I can drywall one side of it, the inside, put my green screen up on it, and then I can run the show from inside the new room with just the one wall up, until I get the rest of it finished. But you guys won't know that. It'll look just fine. And that gives me all kinds of room to get in and out of it, and because it's just going to be a single wall standing up. That leaves that, and the reason I'm going to do that is because the wall is going to be perpendicular to the outside of the garage, not parallel. So I can still run my conduit around the wall, and I can go behind that wall. I'll have vertical. I can still work behind it to get all the electrical to the other side of the garage and to this wall that I'm going to put up. And I'll be able to work from the outside of the wall. If the drywall is already on the inside, I can work from the outside to put all the wires in the wall, and then put the light switches and the plugs, receptacles. No, once the room's built, I won't put the tent in, Fred. Trust me. I absolutely will not put the tent up after the room's built. That the only reason I put the tent up is for the warmth in the wintertime. Um, and once the room's built, I won't need that. The room will stay nice because I'm gonna put good insulation in the room, so it'll be nice and toasty warm, and I'll have the air. Once I get the electrical in, I'll be able to run the air conditioner too. So yeah, we'll be fine then. No more tent. Only going to do tents out of the flying field, not in the garage. But yeah, so so I can mount the fuse panel to the wall. I need to put the walls up first. So I've already decided I'm going to start with this wall, so that I can put that wall up in a day easy, and then tack up my green screen to the wall and continue with the show, and you guys will never know the difference. I'll show you the difference, then I'll tell you it's going on, but it won't look any different. The same background will be exactly the same. It'll look exactly the same. But in the meantime, I can be running all the wiring and the cable TV stuff and all that, and get all this wired and not interrupt my display wall for the show. And then eventually you guys will be able to see the finished product. So, but if I can at least get the hobby room built with the ceiling in and everything, I'll have a nice warm or cold room to work in, because I can go ahead and mount the fuse panel and get everything, the breaker panel, and then get everything live, run the power from the house over, and make all that happen. I can make all that happen, and it's going to work out better. So yeah, I've come to the conclusion I definitely have to build the rooms first before I put at least I have to build the one room and put the panel, the circuit panel in that wall first. Then I can add on to it as much as I need to after the fact. So can I put up a tent on the green screen? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, you know what? That's funny, Fred. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll put the tent up on the green screen, and I'll say, okay, back in the tent, guys. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm in orbit. I'm in outer space. Oh no, wait, no, I'm not. Okay, now I'm in the new room. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm out in the garage with the TWA Electra. There we go. Yeah, that's where I am. Yeah, that's funny, Fred. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll make sure I take a picture of the inside of the tent, so I can use it as my backdrop of the green screen, so you guys think I'm in the tent again. That's funny. Yeah. Well, I can finish the inside of the wall and have all the access on the outside of this wall, because it's perpendicular to the room. It's going to be in the middle of the garage, coming out from the back wall. So I can do all my work on the other side. It'll all be wide open there. I can run all my wires and, decide where my receptacles are going to be, and then just go around the wall and cut the hole. And, so yeah, it'll be, it won't be finished on the outside. It'll just be finished on the inside. So I can put the green screen up. I don't need it unfinished on both sides. There's no real point in that. So yeah, I'll put the wall up and put drywall on it, and then I can put the green screen up, and we can go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I got to run all the conduit all the way around the building, and up over to the lights, where the lights are going to be, and yeah. But like I said, I got to build a room first so I can put the panel in the wall. I don't want to bolt it to the side of the garage. So use green paint. Yeah, I thought of that. I honestly did, Keith. I was going to paint the wall green, but then I thought about it afterwards. I go, yeah, but when I'm not running this green screen, I'm going to have a green wall. What am I going to do with a green wall? I don't think that's going to look real good. At least the green screen I can take down. Because honestly, when the room's built, I won't be using the green screen anymore. I'm going to have what you see behind me is going to be what's going to look like. I'm going to put on the wall that's on the upstairs living room wall. It's going to look just like what's behind me right now. Very similar to that. I'm going to build because you can't walk all the way up to the wall. The ceiling is going to, you'll be hitting your head on one of the rafters. There's a 45-degree brace. And because of the elevation of that room, you might hit your head on that brace. But if I build that wall unit out from the wall, you won't be able to get close enough to the wall to hit your head on the brace. So I'm going to build that entire wall unit. Just very similar to what they have. I doubt that I'll put the desk in there. Maybe. It's not a bad idea, I guess, because I always need to sit down someplace to write a check, or I hardly ever write checks, but do something, paperwork. So yeah, maybe I will put the desk in. But all those cubby holes and all the doors underneath, I can hide so much crap. All the junk that's laying all over in here will be all behind doors. The place will be so neat and clean. Yeah, that's true, Keith. But hopefully things are going to pick up now. No, not until I'll leave the green screen up until the room's built, and then we'll just be live in the room. The backdrop will be the real room. I won't need the green screen anymore. I'm going to do away with the green screen. So the green screen's only going to be up until I get the room built. Then we're going to just do away with the green screen. We'll have live model airplanes behind me, or that wall unit behind me. It's going to change. I'm not going to leave the camera in one location. I'll be moving it all over the apartment. So one night I might be out in the garage. One night I'll be in the hobby room looking at airplanes. One night we'll have that wall unit behind me. I don't know. We'll move it around. Keep you guys interested. So I got some surprises coming up. Very shortly, within the next month, you're going to see some new surprises that'll freak you out. So, just stick around. So anyway, where are we at? It's almost almost midnight. I think we're going to cut this off at midnight, guys. Any last questions, guys? Got anything you want to bring up? You see anything? So what did Horizon release today? That 70mm Viper? Is that what the release was today? Just the Viper? Anything else? Yes, Fred. I can project the green screen of the room, which I'm going to do. When I finally do the unveil, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the green screen up, and then I'm going to say, watch this. And I'm going to get out of my chair, I'm going to go over, and I'm going to tear the green screen down, and there's going to be the same exact thing behind the green screen. It's like, no more green screen. It's real. It's not Memorex. It's real. So yeah, that's the plan, Fred. So, and you won't know that's going to happen until it happens. So it'll be a surprise. But yeah, I'm planning on doing exactly that. So there'll be a projection of the green screen in the room of the green screen. Same thing with the tent. I'll project the tent in the room. That'll be the first, when I get the wall built, that'll be the first thing. When you see the tent up, you'll know that the new wall's built, because the first thing you're going to see is the tent in my background. And then you're going to know the wall's built. And then I'm going to take the tent down and put the tent picture down and put this one back up. So stay tuned for that. That'll be funny. Oh yeah, how much was that? How much did they charge? How much are they charging for that thing? $500. Uh, God, I hate this. So new release. What's let me look here. Did you guys get your Sky our remote ID? um, well, not showing that anymore either. Wow, what the hell? I don't see the new release. Hey, I have a question for you guys. Did any of you guys sign up for the Horizon Hobby Visa credit card? Did any of you guys get that? $139, $169. Really? I'll have to go look at that. I'm not finding it. I'm on the page. I can't find it. You ordered a Sky ID? Okay. So you're an elite member, but you don't have the credit card. Yeah, it didn't cost anything to sign up for the credit card, and it was just there were like 16,000 bonus points um, for using the card. But I don't know how to use the card. I mean, they didn't mail me the card. It's not in my wallet on Horizon, so I don't know how to fucking use the card. No, I mean I haven't looked that hard, but it's not. I thought it was going to show up in my when I go to pay. use your Horizon Hobby credit card, but it doesn't. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I've got enough credit cards too. The only reason I did that is because for the points. Yeah, right now I'm not going to buy enough from Horizon to be an elite member. It's not going to pay off for me. I don't think have I bought anything from Horizon this year? I don't think I have. I think everything I bought was that was from Motion, which is the only thing I bought from Motion in years. Bought from Banana Hobbies a few planes. I bought the PT-17 from Bitco. Oh yeah, I did buy. I bought the Mustang. The Mustang and the. Well, no, I bought that from FMS. I didn't buy that from Horizon. I bought that from all the other stuff was Hobby King. Yeah, I don't think I bought anything from Horizon this year yet. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. You guys would know more than I do. Did I buy anything from Horizon this year? I don't think I have. Why are you saving the points, Fred? Use them. They do go away. There's a time limit. Right, JCB. You're right. You have to do a certain purchase in some, and that's why I'm trying to use it, but I don't have it. They didn't send it to me. And I didn't know they were physically going to send it to me. I thought it was going to be a, store credit card. It would just be in my wallet, but it's not there either. So I don't know. I guess I better call them and find out what I got to do to use this damn thing. Well over $3,000. Yeah. I can't think of anything I bought this year from Horizon. I don't think I've bought anything from Horizon this year. I bought a bunch of stuff from Hobby King. And this one plane from Motion. I bought three planes from FMS, I think. Bought the used one online on Marketplace. I did the E-Flite, the Carbon Z T28. I did buy that. That's from Horizon. Of course, I bought that. Well, I guess I bought it this year. Yeah, I don't think I bought it last year. It might have been last year. I forget now when I paid for that. Well, yeah, you can use it everywhere, I guess. So, the Tiger Cut points parts I bought last year, I think. Maybe not. No, I bought all that from FMS though. The Tiger Camp parts were all strictly from FMS. I didn't buy them through Horizon. And then I got my money back on them anyway, because they couldn't fill the order, so they gave me my money back. No, you just crashed it. No, I didn't just crash it. I crashed it a long time ago. It was probably this year though, but it wasn't just. It's been many months since I crashed it. But yeah, I bought those parts from FMS, not from Horizon. And then I got my money back on it anyway. Yeah, I think the Carbon Z is the only thing I bought from Horizon. And I can't remember if I bought it, if I paid for it last year or this year. I know I waited forever for it to get here. Yeah, I think it was this spring. Keith, you're right. I think so. Um, yeah, I'm going to get an SR-71, but not now. I'm going to wait. See if they put it on sale. You know, maybe a Christmas special. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not in a hurry to get one. But I do want to get it. But I'm not getting it to fly it. I just want to put it in the. It's going to be a wall hanger, you know, or just a shelf. You know, put it on the shelf for effect. I have no desire to fly it. I just think it looks good. I think they do a nice job on it. It really looks nice. So I just want it for looks. I'm not going to fly it. I've seen it fly. I'm not impressed. I mean, how much? It's made to go in a straight line, very fast. What, you know? How much fun are you going to have with that? It's not, you know. I want something I can fly around. You know, it's not just make big circles and straight lines and, you know, even. I mean, I do that when we're formation flying, but I can't see the flight times being that great on that thing. I don't know. I may fly it once just to see if, you know, what it's like to fly it, but I'm not buying it to fly it. I'm just buying it to hang it on the wall. I think it looks cool. They did a nice job on it. I think the detail on it, you know, the red pinstripe lines and I think they did a nice job on it. I think it looks nice. I think it'd be a real nice piece just to have laying around, you know, to look at. But I doubt I'm going to fly it. Oh, yeah, let me go back to this. Hold on a second. I cannot find that. Where's the new release button? I don't see it. Oh, there it was, right there. Hang on. Do you guys like the new scheme on the Viper? The 70? Is it? I think I like it better than the blue. What do you guys think? I definitely think I like that better than the blue. Yeah, it's quite a contrast between that little SR-71 and the giant F-86. Yeah, better than the blue. Yeah, I agree. I think it looks better than the blue. The blue, I was never crazy about the blue. It's kind of got that splinter paint job on it that Marshall did. You know, it's got a remnants of that. So, $349, 3 times the points. Oh, there you go. That's not bad then. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be buying that. I don't see it happening. I just bought the Avanti. I think the Avanti's prettier than this. Avanti flies great. I'm very happy with the Avanti. Wasn't happy with some of the issues I had with it, but as far as it flies good. I just had too many issues with it out of the box that I wasn't crazy about. It's definitely not FMS's quality for sure. Yeah, I can't find that truck you said they came out with. Let me go back to the rolling ad. Oh, is that it? God, if that's freaking ugly. What an ugly truck. Is that the damn thing? Oh God. Yeah, that's it. Oh Jesus. It's only $30 more to get it with the battery and the charger? Holy shit, that's a good deal. What the hell do they mean a free battery door? What the hell does that mean? Oh my God, they got a whole shitload of pre-order stuff. Got trucks, a couple of stadium trucks here, a couple of Ford F-150 stadium trucks are on pre-order. All kinds of tires, shocks. Got some kind of Dodge Power Wagon that's on pre-order. Battery chargers with batteries. Yeah, they got a shitload of pre-order shit. God damn. But just one airplane. Everything else is surface. Oh well. Oh, and some toolkits on pre-order. Oh my God. Really? Oh God. Okay. All right, we're done with that crap. All right. Pilot Ryan, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, Keith, that's pretty funny, actually. uh, Michael Bear, you're still here? It's good to see you, man. You mean Horizon didn't send you a Viper, Ryan? What the hell? What's up with that? Did they send the Sailors one? Oh my God, please tell me they didn't send the Sailors one. Oh, the cops were there? Oh, not again. Oh my God. Well, he's showing the blue one. That's the old one. Who gives a crap about that one? Oh, Brian Phillips got one. Oh well, all right. How come he's standing there holding the blue one, Ryan? And his he's holding the 90 millimeter next to the 70 millimeter, but the 70 millimeter is blue. That's the old one, isn't it? Maybe it crashed. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a big surprise, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's just talking about the blue one. Yeah. Oh, no, he has one of each. He's got the blue one and the new one. No, so they did send him one. You're right. See, in the thumbnail, he's holding the blue one and then the 90 millimeter red one. So, but now he's holding the two 70 millimeters together. Now that I started the video. So, yeah, so they did send him one. I can't believe they sent him one and they didn't send you one. That's fucking crazy. Don't your videos sell more airplanes than Nate's? No, Michael, you go to the Waffle House to meet women. That's what I wanted to tell you guys the other night, and I couldn't remember what it was. They put a Waffle House right here in my Publix parking lot, right down the street. So I got a new Waffle House right here. Time to go meet some women. Gotta go. Yeah, I guess, Ryan, but that doesn't mean they're selling airplanes. You've got to be selling more airplanes than they do. Yeah, your wife don't have to worry about you meeting women at the field. You'd have better luck at the Waffle House. You might run into homeless women at the Waffle House. You're not going to run into them at the field. Barb 2.0. Yeah. No! No! Please, no! Oh, I stopped watching the Sailors long before the cut balance lead. That's why I didn't know that even happened. I had to hear it from you guys. You know, I stopped watching them a long time ago. Oh, so their demographic goes by height? I don't know. I'm taller than Abby, you know, but yeah, Nate's got us both covered there. I don't want to be in their demographic anyway. Please. Oh, kids, there they go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't send you one. That's crazy. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Do you know how many SR-71s you sold for them? Do you get a count on that? Is that something you can look up? Yeah, you don't fit anybody's demographic, Fred. You're too tall and too old. Oh, is that right? Yeah. When Nate called you the other day, did you guys talk about how many planes you're selling? What did you guys talk about? Why did he call you? I'm just curious. Oh, is that right? Oh, wow. Yeah, I would have assumed you had one. I can't believe they didn't send you one. They sent Brian Phillips one. They sent Nate one. Unbelievable. Uh-oh, you're going to Minnesota? Oh, God, what are you going to do in Minnesota? I guess you won't freeze your ass off yet. uh, uh, so did you sell your two dirt bikes today, Ryan? Oh yeah, I know they'll go. Did you call that one guy to see if he wanted to get the one you have, or did he want to wait for the package he ordered? Oh, great. When you tried the number today, it was disconnected. Great. Yeah, I think Paul B will buy one. I don't think Spencer's in a hurry for it. He's kind of. I think he's still on the fence, kind of. But I think Paul wants one. No, you're not going to have any trouble selling those. It's obviously very popular. Did you get to shoot a video with yours when you got one, or did it sell too fast? I forget what happened with that. Yeah, I thought you filmed somebody else. You didn't. You didn't film yourself running one though, right? Yeah, I know that feeling. It's so tempting. It's just, yeah, take it off the wall and open it up and play with it. Yeah, I don't know. Did you have words with somebody at Horizon? Are they mad at you about something? What's going on? This is odd. They didn't send you the dirt bike and they didn't send you a Viper. Why? It doesn't make any sense. God, you do more surface videos than flying videos now, and they're not sending you surface stuff? Have they been watching your show? Obviously, I guess they're not. Have you talked to Jason or somebody and said, hey, check out my channel, man. I'm filming all this surface stuff. You guys need to send me some of this stuff. Well, honestly, Fred, that having a hobby shop can be a a detriment. I know I didn't get much from Horizon when I was, I was winning races all over the place and shit, surface stuff, and they weren't sending me anything because I had an account with them. And when I had my hobby shop, so yeah, I guess they figure they've already got um, my devotion as a retailer for them, so they don't give a crap. I don't know. They never sent me anything. I never got anything from Horizon. Yeah, Ryan, but you know Jason, and I'm sure he knows the guy that does work the surface stuff. He could put in a word for you. I'm sure he's got a connection there that could hook you up. I would, I think I'd at least make the call. See what you could get out of him, because I can't believe they think they're getting more business out of Nate than they would from you. So, like your Jeep video, where you started it off in black and white slow motion, and Nate's not doing any kind of editing like that. I mean, you put a lot of work into this shit, and it's good looking stuff. That's nothing that Nate's doing. Christ, he can't even drive it reliably. So I don't get it. There's, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that, because you own a store, it's hurting you. Because I know it didn't help me any. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this off. You guys have a great night. See you. I'll see you Sunday with some updates, hopefully. I'm going to try to get the Viper flying tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, thanks for coming. Great to see y'all. Good luck, Ryan. I hope you get this worked out. I know things are difficult, so I hope you work it out. All right, guys, have a great night. See you, Keith, Fred, Michael, if you're still here. All right, guys, you guys all have a great night. We'll see you later.